In the ongoing controversy over the Guam war claims legislation in Congress, Guam Delegate Nicolas released a letter this morning from U.S. Treasury Deputy Assistant Secretary Michael DeRoma, stating that HR 1365, quote, as currently drafted, would make amounts in the claims fund available for disbursement to Guam World War II victims and survivors. Nicolas said this letter disproves the administration's position on HR 1365 and the progress of war claims legislation in Congress. Last week, Guam's former delegate to Congress, Madeline Bordallo, said HR 1365 will most likely not pass its upcoming markup hearing, which is scheduled tomorrow in Washington, D.C. Bordallo, in an interview with Patty Arroyo's show at K57, said she has spoken with the House Natural Resources Committee chairman about the legislation. Meanwhile, former Guam delegate Robert Underwood shared his thoughts about the ongoing exchange over the war claims bill and over statements made by Nicolas about the elected members of Congress driving the federal agenda for their respective districts.
What Congressman Nicolas is doing is he's trying to carve out and define his role in that statement, as if he was the only one that could carve out a role for Guam here in Washington, D.C. And, you know, that's not entirely accurate, and B, he needs everybody. So he doesn't, he just, the governor and the speaker and the legislature and all the people of Guam are not just a cast of supporting characters for delegates and Nicolas's bills. They are the basis upon which he's supposed to be constantly interacting.
Other officials also shared their thoughts on the ongoing clash over war claims. Vice Speaker Talina Nelson also released a statement asking Adelut and Nicolas to stop feuding on Guam's war claims, saying, quote, though your offices may not answer to each other, we all answer to the people of Guam. For the sake of our war survivors, we plead to you both to work together for sound solutions based on the values of our moral culture, especially in Nefamalik, which calls for collaboration and reciprocation in the overall goal of harmony, end quote.